Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Earlier on, Nnamdi Kanu and the DSS were having an exchange of, should I call it prophecy, should I call it intelligence report, should I even call it prediction? But in all, eventually the event has taken place where there was a forewarning about what was about to go down in Anambra State. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is, that went down and what is going viral right now, I would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, this incident I'm talking about comes a few hours after Nnamdi Kanu that's Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, accused the DSS of plotting to sponsor criminals to carry out attacks on banks while disguising as Eastern Security Network ESN operatives. Gunmen as a Thursday attacked residents of Abagana community in Njekoka local government area of Anambra State. They also destroyed two vehicles after hoisting the Biafran flag. It looks quite different, but let's continue. According to the Anambra Broadcasting Service (ABS), the gunmen went to a commercial bank in the community where they shot periodically into the air, dispersing bank customers and passersby. The gunmen, numbering about 10, who drove in black Honda Pilot Sports utility vehicles, that's SUV, equally hoist Biafran flag at the gate of the bank, set fire on a Nissan Pathfinder SUV with registration number UR640 KJA and smashed glasses of Honda car with registration number FST 456AC, all parked in front of the bank, a resident said. It is, however, not clear if anyone sustained gunshot injury. The incident comes a few hours after Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, had accused the Department of the State Services (DSS) of plotting to sponsor criminals to carry out attacks on banks while disguising as Eastern Security Network ESN operative. Speaking through the spokesman for IPOB, and as indigenous people of Biafra, Ima Powerful, Kanu claimed that the propaganda was aimed at blackmailing Eastern Security Network ESN and tarnishing the image of the security outfit before the world. He alleged that the money to be realized from the operation would be used to purchase arms, maintaining that the security outfit has no plan to attack banks in the southeast. The IPB leader, however, assured residents and institutions, including banks in the region, of their safety. Wow, now this is quite a troubling one, I must say. Don't forget that it was a case of two people, two bodies generally, saying the same thing, and barely hours, the same day, barely hours after they finished, saying some of these words, and it came to pass. Let's look at this objectively. Let's have an open mind now. Don't have any prejudice of any kind. Have an open mind. Let's look at this objectively. Let's assume you want to go and rob somebody, all right, and you're supposed to go there in a hidden manner, or better still, you're supposed to go there, do a clean job and leave. Would you want them to have an idea that it is you that robbed? You won't want to drop anything that will incriminate you or that will even trace it back to you. And like maybe keeping an ID card or even keeping your phone where they can trace the number or something and it will trace down to you or something. Rather, you see them, even they will even marks to their faces, to their hands, so they won't even be fingerprints. So I'm just looking at it from an objective point of view now. I don't think if they said ESN wants to rob, why would they want to put the Biafran flag? It will easily show that they're the one that robbed. One. Two, I just want to assume we're putting every indices all together. Two, why would they want to rob? Now, even if they say, okay, they wanted to rob, let's assume that they say, okay, they agreed they wanted to rob. And now there have been a classified information that went viral hours before they planned to rob that they want to rob. Normally, that kind of situation will have been a case of change of plan. Or better still, you say leave it for another day. let's switch to plan B. Plan B may be another day, or let's not totally even rob at all, because the information somehow the information has been leaked into the air. That means our safety is not secured. So you may either abort the plan or not even do it. Okay, or change location totally. But that didn't happen. Hours before the time it was the information went viral, Master Nnamdi Kanu very more powerful had to debunk it, and hours after it took place. And it didn't just take place, after destroying one or two things, they hoist the Biafran flag, showing that it is ESN. That's two. The third one is, why would the ESN want to rob the bank? Well, some persons may say maybe they are robbing the bank because they are broke, or maybe they want to get some monies to buy ammunition for themselves or whatever. But the truth is, no one would want to, if this ESN, I'm trying to think very wide. If this ESN, let's assume, okay, they want to even do, if they try to do, would they do it in a locality that is close to their home? Don't forget this so-called ESN, that Eastern Security Network, are indigenes of the southeastern region. So even if they join the ESN and they try to rob and claiming that they are ESN, one or two members of the public will identify, that's Chinedu, that is Chijoke, Nwa Dalusi, or that is Emeka. Why, they will just refer it back to home, the mother or the son of this woman or the son of that woman. So one way or the other, it will still go back home, and doesn't even speak well. The typical Igbo man does not even like to do anything that has to do with robbery, because it dents you back home. So I'm just looking at it in a broad spectrum. Now, if there has been a classified information by DSS that there will be such a thing happening, I would have expected that the security personnel should have, comb the whole place, do a lot of roadblocks, mount a lot of roadblocks or checkpoints, so that they can mitigate any form of robbery or attack. They would have gone to all the various banks in Anambra State, secure them at least for the day and for public trial this week, to ensure that classified information that was leaked into the public doesn't take place. But for some reasons, it still took place. It doesn't add up, though. From my perspective, it doesn't add up. But then, the DSS are known to be secret service agents, so they seem to have also classified informations that the common public may not have. So we may not know why they said what they said, but I also feel that hosting the Biafran flag, it doesn't add up. Honestly, it doesn't. To me, maybe you may have a different opinion. So let's meet in a comment section. What do you think about the fact that there was a prediction and information passed earlier on about such an event, and though the people they accused debunked it vehemently that they are not into such, but eventually hours after it took place? What's your take on this whole scenario? Honestly, this is a bit more tactical than the usual thing. Let's